Hi guys, welcome back for this triple upload today. If you guys haven't seen the rewards video, I did pack a future star player, so I just wanted to go over this first. Now I'm very excited. I do want to try this guy out, Ikone. He's strong links to Ozyman as well. Now I'm very happy I got him untradeable. The reason being, if he was tradable, I know myself, I would have sold this guy for the coins, but he's got amazing stats. It really will help me in terms of first owner objectives. Also, very nice dynamic image. So that's about it. Otherwise, we did get a bit of an update regarding winter refresh. So what happened? Very busy day for me. I went ahead, I sold Lautaro Martinez, won 555, lost around 400k on this card. If I do think about buying Joao Felix and Lautaro Martinez, these two cards combined costed me a million coins loss in terms of selling price and the price I paid after tax. But overall, I did know both of these cards would drop, but I really couldn't wait for I couldn't wait for them to drop before using them. I wouldn't have sold Lautaro Martinez. He might rebound a bit, but the thing is that his team of the group stage card is gonna get upgraded. This card most probably won't. In terms of that, I do think if the other card gets upgraded up to an 89, this card might drop even more because the other card has very good stats as well. So overall, this was my thinking about it, and you guys will understand later on in the video why I did need coins and where did the coins go. I did take some profit on Dembele. I would have held on to him, but the only reason why I did move on from this trade is the new promo coming out tomorrow. Tons of packs will be open during lightning rounds because icon moments will be out. With the new promo, you never know what they release. Sometimes you might end up regretting holding on to a card for too long. I do understand the fact that if a card comes out that can link to him, this card may even rise more, but I don't want to take this risk at the moment. Haaland, I showed you guys on the first upload this morning about the market talk early morning, pre-marquee matchups, that I did invest in Haaland, bought both of them at 285 and 282. I was looking to flip them around 320, but unfortunately both of these cards were listed on the market when the news broke out that he will get upgraded. So they insta sold at that time, and then he did rise up to 340 before coming back down. At the moment we speak, he's around 310. I don't expect this card to be upgraded due to the fact that his base card, which is a silver 73 rated, is so low that it would really shock me if EA does upgrade this card over 86. But we'll see. Emerson, I took the coins, 204. I needed the coins, so I went ahead and took profit, bought this card for around 163 if I'm not mistaken, yeah. But it was somewhere around the 160s. Aaron's, both of them, one was bought at 111, so I basically broke even. The other one was bought at 98, so pretty good profit on that one. Doucouré's, I took the tax loss on him. The only reason why I did that, I would have held on to him a bit more because he's a very popular card when the weekend league starts. But tomorrow we'll have lightning rounds. His 96 is in packs. If his 96 goes lower, it will impact this card, and this card will drop furthermore. So I do expect this card to be somewhere around 35 or maybe 30 tomorrow. Very much possible. If his 86 gets packed a lot and it goes down, it will bring this card lower. Cornet showed you guys last night. Keep buying those cards at 11 and flipping them at 18. It's just rinse, wash, repeat with this card. The other one sold as well. I had two of them, but I needed to clear the transfer space just to list a few more cards. In terms of Palacios, I still hold them. Bought this one last night for 207. I did buy a few more, which I'm going to show you guys later on. Dembele, I still have a few. Lisandro Martinez, I'll need to take a decision on that card, but I'm not that much in a hurry. He's very, very low at the moment, around 50k, so I'm not very much worried about that. Carers, I'm just going to keep holding. He's only going to increase in value now that he's going out of packs tomorrow. Jimenez, this card is already up. He's around 40 at the moment. Bought him for 35, but I'm going to hold on and sell him in the hype before the game. These Jimenez, bought them for 22. I have quite a few of him. Now, he was not part of the winter refresh, which really surprises me. So I'm pretty much just holding on to them. I'll wait for an SBC solution where he gets where an 85 rated inform or maybe an 86 is needed. At that time, he will gain a bit of value, and I'll sell him then. Not that much in a hurry. In terms of Palacio, this one was bought at 203, this one 205. I really do expect this card to really gain in value. Another Dembele here. Sancho's I've been holding, bought them for around 85. He's low at the moment. He's around 80, which is a really good pickup in my opinion. We don't know what's coming out tomorrow. He may link to one of those players and go up. I don't know. In terms of Vardy, I've been telling you guys since last week, this card is going to hit 200k. I'm convinced. Until now, I do believe Vardy is very much undervalued. This card should go up to an 88, 89. In terms of 88, he would still be undervalued. He's a very good striker. In real life, he's been performing really well. This card can get upgraded anytime, and whenever Leicester's next game, if he scores a couple of goals, this card is going to just explode. So I do like that. I'm going to hold on to him. I'm not selling him below 220. Definitely I'll hold on to him. Malin, they were bought around 150. I've got a few of him as well. I do expect this card to rise quite a bit too. Some more carriers. I'm just going to check if there's another card that has expired. I don't think so. Okay. Pretty much I'm holding on to the 83s. I do think tomorrow we'll have an SBC. At that time I'll look to sell them. In terms of transfer targets now, I'm not sure if I did bid on an item. No, I did not. So that's okay. That's all good. Now, this is the biggest investment I've made. This is where all the coins have been going to. Around, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around 3 mil. So I'm just going to show you guys Indian assigned. So here we go. I bought a bunch of Lewandowski headliners. Now, I want to show you guys just how cheap this card went, and for no apparent reason in my opinion. This Lewandowski was bought with a Hunter at 730. Another Lewandowski there at 793. This one was when it was falling. I did think at that time the bleeding would stop, but it kept going lower and I kept buying him. This Lewandowski 734 with a Hunter once again and a 780 as well. So I've got 4 Lewandowski. This card was 1.2 mil a week ago or 10 days ago before they lose to Leipzig. This will be the best version of Lewandowski until team of the season. I do not understand why this card was sold off. At best, he would have gotten a +1 upgrade. He can still get it. He's a very good player. In real life, he's on fire. They're playing a very weak team on Sunday, which if Lewandowski scores a few goals, this card is going to climb back up over a mil. So not in a hurry to sell him. He's already 800k. So there's some profit there for me, but I'm holding on to him. I bought a Delaney during panic at 180. He's already up to 190, 195. So I'm still holding on to him. I do think if Dortmund wins maybe a game or two, this card will go back up around 220. And they do play 3 weak teams in a row. Lautaro Martinez, this card should upgrade to an 88, 89 at some point tomorrow. He's very, very undervalued. To say this card is going for 57k, I do know this card really shot up in price today, but still it is way, way, way undervalued in my opinion. Very good links, Argentinian links, Serie A links, will link to Politano. Whenever Politano gets that upgrade, the storyline or the milestone one, at that time this card should rise in my opinion because he strong links to Politano as well, and Serie A doesn't have a very good right back, so this will be the link. I bought him I did get a few of him fresh, 60k, 57k. For me, very, very important. This kind of a card that's been on the market for over 2 months, to get him fresh is a big deal in my opinion. When this card will rise, a few people will be looking for the fresh ones. This is a very selective market, and they would be ready to pay the price for him. The other two were bought with hunters around 57, 58. This player upgrade pick, I'm gonna have a video on that out soon. I'm trying to get maybe 10 or 15, and then I'll open them. In terms of the market, I told you guys Vardy is very, very underrated at the moment. I wanted to show you guys something because tomorrow the TP will get reset, the weekly one. You guys are aware I sold João Felix for 620k loss. I sold today Lautaro Martinez with 400k loss. This is about a million coins lost in a week. But after all of that, the trading went so well this week that I'm still up 348k, which is a big, big deal in my opinion. To make 348k after losing that many coins in tax, it's a very big deal in my opinion. In terms of monthly wise, about 900k, all time 25 mil. So I'm very, very happy with that. I do expect these numbers to go higher in the near future when I start selling the other investments which I have, the Informs and the Lewandowski and all of these kind of players that have very high TP. In terms of Informs, this week has some pretty good Informs. I would say Kostic, Luis Alberto, De Vries or De Vrij, I don't know how you call that. He's a very good investment. Another guy which I really, really, really like for this week, 84 rated, Voland. Voland is a guy that I do think will rise quite a bit out of packs. He does remind me of another investment which I had made a week or two ago of Luke de Jong. Luke de Jong was going for 12k during lightning rounds, and today he's up at 19k. So he does remind me a lot of that. Another thing, if you guys want to buy guys like de Jong, guys like Doucouré, in my opinion, do wait for the buying. People are gonna rip open packs. Lightning rounds will be crazy in my opinion tomorrow, and at that time these cards will drop. If you're even interested in a guy like Doucouré 84, for example, even the 84 will drop if the 86 drops. So in my opinion, waiting a day would not be bad for your account, as you guys would get these kind of players for cheaper. They're already pretty cheap, but they're gonna get way cheaper tomorrow. I am convinced about that. And one more thing which I wanted to speak about. Tomorrow we should get the icon moments out, and at that time I do think we're gonna see a bit of panic early on in the morning, and at that time I do think a few mid icons will be dropping and a few prime icons will drop. So if you guys have a few players that you want to buy for the weekend league, especially prime icons and mid icons, I would wait to buy them during the panic. Sometimes when the market, when the lightning round starts, prices are not as good as before lightning round. So do watch this window of 30 minutes before lightning round and 30 minutes after lightning round, because that would be the perfect buying opportunity. As soon as the lightning round stops, cards have the tendency of going higher. So I would watch that window of 30 minutes before lightning rounds and 30 minutes into the lightning rounds, because this is when usually the cards are at their cheapest and a lot of cards get sold off. In terms of fodders, yes, fodders are very good investment at the moment. I do expect at least a player SBC tomorrow, if not two. Maybe even a player moments SBC, maybe a mid icon SBC, but something will drop tomorrow in terms of SBCs, and this would be the right time to buy the fodders. You guys can also buy the fodders during lightning rounds on bids. You may be able to get a few players cheaper. Otherwise, everything else looks pretty good. I just wanted to share with you guys what's happening with my objectives. I'm getting very, very close to getting Osimhen. I don't know what I'm gonna do this weekend because I sold Vieira, I sold a few players, so I don't know. I basically need one win with Osimhen in the squad and scoring with him, and another with him scoring twice. Now, what really did help me a lot was that I was going on this Osimhen, looking at the stats. The only weakness he has is pretty much the pace. So I would buy the +10 pace, the silver one, and just apply on him, and he would become a beast. And the sniper pretty much costs you around 400-500 coins. So that is something which really, really helped me. It did speed up a lot of and save me a lot of time. So that's another thing, and otherwise everything looks pretty smooth. The market should be pretty stable until maybe tomorrow morning, where we may see a few players drop. And at that time, if you guys have the coins, then I do suggest buying, especially informs. Future stars will be out of packs tomorrow, so this may be your last chance to invest in future stars. I did quite a lot of buying on future stars. Palacio. There we go. We have another Palacio in the club as well. I didn't know about that. So yeah, overall pretty good. And I'll have another upload tomorrow early before the content drops. So if you guys enjoyed the content, leave a thumbs up, support the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.